I probably should have outlined this video for my own sanity, but honestly it's gonna end up being me rambling to you for hopefully less than 20 minutes, and I hope that it is interesting, insightful, something. Everyone, Gabby here, and for the last video of 2024, which feels crazy for saying, I wanted to give kind of my first updates video. I don't feel necessarily the need to make an updates video, but I want to kind of talk to you all and talk about what happened in 2024, what I look forward to in 2025, and just reflect on the year and look forward to the future. So yeah, let's just kind of get into it. I really needed to write things down and plan this, but I really did not do that. So just buckle up, get yourself a nice little bevy, get a little snack. We're just gonna chit chat. It's gonna just be like we're hanging out together. You're sitting on my couch. My cat needs to be in the middle of everything. So it's just like you're really here. Now, 2024 was a pretty crazy year for me. I really realized the insanity and what's happened in 2024 when I was making my journaling video, when I decided to look back on my goals that I set myself for 2024, and realizing that I basically accomplished every single goal I set for myself. And I don't even know how to process that I did that all, basically. The only goal on this list that I didn't accomplish in 2024 was getting my driver's license. However, I've taken multiple driving lessons and have to book my test. And the only reason I haven't done it this month is I've just been so incredibly busy, as I feel like everyone usually is in the end of the year holiday season. I feel like everyone's just super busy, and I just didn't want to rush getting my license without taking a few more classes with my favorite driving teacher, because I just feel so comfortable driving with this guy. There's never been someone like an old Eastern European man agreeing with you that everyone else around you doesn't know how to drive, while you, who have probably driven 5 times, is somehow driving better than them. And I'm really good at parallel parking apparently, so I just need to give myself that. But I think I'm gonna share some of these with y'all. So keep taking pole dance classes. I've done that. I take minimum 1 class a week, some weeks 2 classes, some weeks even 3 classes. In the way of how cosplay has become such an important community in my social circles, pole has also become a really important community, and I feel so similarly safe in both communities. I found such incredible people in both communities, such good friends in both communities, and both I've found are so helpful to my mental health. And I feel really lucky to have my pole friends and my little pole community, because it just has made me so much more confident in myself. It also has helped my overall body, in the sense of I have really bad joint pain and a lot of connective tissue issues. But I found through pole that I don't feel as limited in my body, and it's really exciting to see what I've been able to do. I really can't even fathom half of the things I've learned how to do. It's just so fun to me, and I love it so much. Technically, have traveled more in this past year. I've gone to more conventions. I did a lot of conventions in 2024, and I had a lot of fun. We will talk about conventions for 2025 because it's going to be a little different, but I've really enjoyed getting to go on all these different trips with my friends and getting to meet new people at conventions, or getting to meet internet friends for the first time in person. I feel so lucky that all my people that I've spent time with this year. Keeping up my YouTube video schedule. I have posted a video for the past 2 years, maybe even 3 years. I've posted 1 video every single week. And then in May, I post 6 videos a week, 7 videos a week, not 7 videos a week, oh my god, 7 or 6 videos in a month. And I genuinely have loved YouTube for so long. I feel like back when I was in my early teens, YouTube was all I watched. I didn't watch TV, I didn't really watch movies, but I loved watching YouTube, and it always just felt like such a comfort to me. And I feel so comforted in our little community that we have here, and I just feel so lucky to get to make videos about things I'm interested in and to connect with so many people from like all over the world. Even though we have our little community, I feel so incredibly lucky that you watch what I do, because I guarantee I'm a fool in at least every single video of mine, but you still keep watching, which is something I don't understand. But I feel incredibly honored that you want to watch me and you keep me on and cheer me on in whatever I'm doing. And then these last two that I'm going to go over really do go together, which is prioritizing my mental health and do what makes me happy. And I'm not going to go into details about what happened in my personal life in 2024 that was so much, because I just don't, there's a certain level of information I feel comfortable sharing on the internet, and I do understand that what I've gone through is something that is relatable to many people, but I am still working through that, and I don't feel comfortable being that vulnerable yet with you all. Even though I know you would support me, I don't feel comfortable being that vulnerable, but I went through a very traumatic few months, and technically everything is okay now, which is the greatest part about it. Is we went through this whole journey. All I will say is this: in May, which as you know is Magical Girl May, my birth month, I went through something very difficult in May and have gotten through this situation. Everyone is doing well now. Everyone who's involved is okay now. And I feel incredibly lucky to say that, because I genuinely didn't think that what happened would happen, because it's not something that you ever really think about until it's happening to you. And again, I just don't feel comfortable being that vulnerable. The people in my personal life know what happened, and I feel really lucky that I had so many people being so supportive. I feel really fortunate that everyone is doing well now, and that I had people in my personal life who took care of me during what was an incredibly difficult time in my life. Because to you all, I was still posting videos every single week. I posted all of Magical Girl May while this was all going on, and also was moving. So it was a very chaotic time in my life, but I still wanted to make sure that you all had videos to watch every week, and that Magical Girl May still happened. And I honestly can't fathom how I've kept up my YouTube schedule this year, with that happening in conjunction with also me going back to school, which I'm also just like, I can't even believe I'm doing that, honestly. Not that I haven't wanted to go back to school. I really have. I enjoy learning. I enjoy being in school. I just didn't think I would already be going back to school, but I graduated in 2020, so I didn't really have a graduation. So I've been always saying that I need to have a real graduation. So hopefully with my future degree, I will have a real graduation. Now, 2024 was a lot of cosplay stuff as well. I went to KatsuCon, Anime Boston, PortCon, Pop Cult, Autumn Idol Jam, and it was just, and also there were so many photo shoots. Oh my goodness. I can't even, the amount of cosplays I've done this year, I'm really happy with, because I feel like every single cosplay I've done in 2024 is a cosplay I'm genuinely so happy with. And I just feel really lucky also to have worked with such amazing photographers and videographers, and gotten to go to so many fun events, and gotten to perform at so many events. I love dancing. It's become my favorite part of cosplay, honestly. I just genuinely love photo shoots and performing more than anything at this point, and that's what keeps me in cosplay. And I feel really lucky that so many people have enjoyed the cosplays I've done and the performances I've done. I think my favorite shoot of the year has to be my Cure Prism shoot that I did with Matt. Those photos are probably my favorite photos to ever exist. I feel so lucky to have gotten to do another amazing pre-Cure shoot with one of my best friends and one of my favorite photographers. Nothing can compare to how happy that made me. But Segueing into 2025, when it comes to cosplay, I think I've really come to the realization that I want to prioritize the quality of the content over the quantity of the content. I feel like with social media and how it's trending now, and cosplay and social media, I feel like for a long time I felt, even when I was a little baby cosplayer, I felt like the constant pressure to constantly do more cosplays, and that resulted, I feel like, in me buying so many cosplays, and then I would sell them. But then there were some cosplays I genuinely regret selling, and then there were some cosplays I feel like I did just for social media, and I don't necessarily want to do that anymore. I want to cosplay things because I want to cosplay them. I want to cosplay things because I have a photo shoot idea, or I want to cosplay things because it's just genuinely something I like. And so I think going into 2025, I'm planning to purchase less cosplays. I plan to do less cosplay unboxings, and I would rather focus on working on cosplays, learning new cosplay skills. I really want to get more comfortable sewing this year and get more comfortable with wig styling this year. I say this every year, but it's something that I feel like I never make time for because I'm always buying new cosplays and kind of using that as a crutch to not learn these skills. Because I've been cosplaying for a long time, and I haven't actually made a cosplay since high school, and I'm out of college. So I do need to make a cosplay, and that is one of my big goals for 2025, is to actually make the time to make a cosplay. And I don't know yet who it will be, but I know it's got to be someone really important to me. I have a few ideas sprinkling in here, but I do want to make more videos of me working on cosplays rather than me buying cosplays. Obviously, there will still be cosplay reviews and cosplay unboxings, but I want to space them out because something I've noticed about my content that I personally want to shift away from is I would like to have less kind of spending content, if it makes sense. I do make a lot of videos of me buying cosplays or anime figures or makeup or clothes, and especially in 2024 I did try to space them out more and not have too many of those types of videos. But I think being in that box has kind of trapped me, and I want to make other types of videos, and I want to be able to create new ideas and be more creative and also be more interactive with you all. One of my projects that I really want to do for 2025 over on here is I really want to do kind of like an anime club, but like an anime book club, but anime. Like, we're not reading every month and discussing it, but I do plan to do for every season, I want to go through what anime I'm watching, and then I want to make some sort of follow-up, or maybe even do like a live stream on Instagram or something, and we can like talk about the anime we're watching. I just want to get more like feedback and interaction from you all. And I've been curious about live streaming. I don't necessarily think live streaming is in the cards for me for 2025, but it is something I am planning to look further into because I do enjoy seeing that interaction. I have friends that do Twitch, and I'm always so inspired and getting to see how that whole community works. Like, I'm in such awe of how the live streaming community works, and I would be interested in eventually trying something like that. Now, when it comes to conventions, I am planning to do fewer conventions this upcoming year, mostly because I have looked at what my upcoming year is going to be like, and I need to save up for a bunch of concerts I want to go to. Twice announced their 2025 tour. They haven't announced dates and locations yet, but I need to be at that concert. And I've recently, especially after going to see Kiss of Life, I never was much of a concert person really, but I've come to really enjoy going to concerts, and I want to go to more concerts. And if you want to go to concerts, you need money. I'm still going to be cosplaying, but I want to shift where I put my money towards and buy less cosplays and be able to spend money on more experiences. And speaking of more experiences, I actually got a new vlogging camera. I got this little Sony vlogging camera, and I'm hoping to do more types of vlogging. I'm going to hopefully bring back the convention vlogs because I miss them, And they're so nostalgic to me because that was such a big part of what got me into cosplay and what got me into wanting to make YouTube videos, was watching other cosplayers' convention vlogs. So I hope to bring those back because I miss making them. I don't know how comprehensive this video will end up being the more I think about it. I really should have made notes for myself. I do want to go through some like definite cosplays that I plan to do in 2025. Either they're cosplays I've made the plans for or cosplays that I've purchased and plan to shoot in 2025. So I will be doing Nyami, which I'm very excited about. That cosplay actually just arrived today. I haven't opened it yet. But I will be cosplaying Nyami, and I have friends that will be cosplaying the other characters as well, and we're planning to do a wonderful shoot, and I'm very, very excited because I have loved Wonderful Precure. It has been so just like heartwarming. Another cosplay that I plan to do in 2025 is Momo from Dandadan. I have not liked an anime as much as I've loved Dandadan in so long. I typically, when it comes to anime, as you will find out about me when I do these anime monthly or seasonally book club sort of videos, I'm really bad at watching an anime week to week. I usually will wait for a series to fully come out and then I will watch it all in like a few days. Dandadan is the only thing I've consistently watched week to week in so long. Like, I genuinely don't watch things week to week. Like, even for Precure, I usually let a few episodes come out and then I'll watch them. I've just genuinely enjoyed watching it week to week, and Momo has become one of my favorite protagonists. I love her so much. Definitely cosplaying her. That's like not even a question. I also really want to cosplay Mao Mao in 2025 because I love the Apothecary Diaries and season 2 is coming out, and I love the Apothecary Diaries. And I really hope that me sharing things I'm interested in, or little video diaries or vlogs, whatever it ends up being that I decide to start posting more of, I really hope you will continue to watch them. Like I've said before, cosplay content isn't going away. Anime content I want to do more of and have more discussions and less figures. Not that I don't want to have figures and new cosplays, but I want to prioritize my content being more of me and less of things. So I hope you all will be really interested in what I have planned. I have so many ideas. I have so many things I want to do in 2025, and I'm really excited about it. I really can't lie. I'm excited to try out so many new things and to share so many parts of myself with you. And I hope that I can become more vulnerable with you. I hope I can be able to share more about me with you and to kind of break down these walls that I make for myself. Because obviously there's certain things that you're never gonna know for my own safety, but I do want to share more about me with you. You've just been here for so long, and it just feels like some of you only know me as the girl that likes Precure. And that is a big part about me, but I promise there's so many other things I want to share with you all, and yeah, I'm just really excited for a new year. I'm definitely nervous about the new year. If you know, you know. But I'm trying incredibly hard to give myself a space, which is this channel, where I can just be authentically myself, be able to do whatever I want to do, talk about whatever I want to talk about, say what I want to say. I genuinely don't know how I'm going to edit this together in a way that makes sense, and I really hope I edit it together in a way that makes sense. So editing Gabby, I'm just gonna give you a round of applause now because I'm sure you've done something with this video that makes way more sense than me just talking to a camera. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching the last video of 2024. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here, yes you, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's right there. Woo! And in the comments, let me know what types of videos you want to see in 2025. Like I said, I want to do my anime watch lists. I want to do maybe even anime reviews. I know those, like, people don't post them anymore, but I like want to talk about anime more because I feel like I watch so many shows and I have no way of remembering or keeping track of what I watch. And I want to do daily vlogs. I want to do more vlogs in general. I'm going to be bringing back convention vlogs. And I want to make this a cozy place. I want to make cozy content. So what like types of like videos give you that like cozy, like warm vibe? That's what I hope to make. Is I want videos that make you feel all warm and happy, and the same way that YouTube for me is a warm and happy place, I want that for you. All of my social media is always linked in the description, so you can follow me for cosplay content, anime, my pets, fashion, everything. I like to post all of it over my social media, and I'm just really excited to see what 2025 holds for us. So yeah, thank you all again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!